This is day 2 in what I'm calling my ripping the Band-Aid off monologues. Monologues because, is it always a monologue? Is it only a monologue? Because in my head I was saying monologue because I might only ever share this with myself. But it's not, right? It's a monologue, even if the intention is to share it with others because it's only me speaking. I'll have to look that up. But this monologue of ripping off the Band-Aid is energetically what I'm calling it. And speaking of that, I'm going to yawn. So, my main work on this planet, my professional work, but my capital W work, is in energetics and is in these really beautiful cell-to-soul DNA activations called the frequency codes. And there's a very real physical response, hence the cellular aspect of that, to where when energy is coming in, and this is true of all like on high energy work, right? When you're really tapping into energetics, that it is going to shift you on the inside out. And so when you yawn and things like that, when you get these physical responses in the body, I call it parasympathetic yawns, because the frequency is coming in to kind of help settle the energy and to bring you into the rest and digest state, the regulated state, the coherent state, the relaxed, peaceful, aware state. And so what's really interesting, why I'm even talking to myself about that now, is because I started yawning when I was like setting up the camera, and I'm like, I'm not tired per se. It is a little later. It's a little later. It's almost 6 p.m. I'm granny mode. I'm normally laying down by 9. With no shame to that. I'm also up, obviously around 5 or so. But with that, so it's this beautiful thing, because again, like I have, as far as right now, like no intention of ever sharing this, and I guess that doesn't really even matter because energetics is energetics. So what the depth that wants to come through with that is that the act of me doing these videos, which feels like, again, I'm like calling it ripping off the Band-Aid, because it feels like I've had these massive visibility, we can call them fucking wounds if we want to, blocks. Really, it's a resistance energy. There's some edge, there's something, right, that doesn't want me, that doesn't want me to share in the way that I am. That it does not that it doesn't want me to, right? It just feels dangerous. It feels scared. Again, hence I am. It's all one of my main triggers is that I'm going to sound stupid. And what even is that? What kind of program is that? So the fact that energy is regulating and I'm clearing on day 2 of doing a video like this is so fucking powerful and funny and beautiful. It's so beautiful, and it's just like pinging my little energetic loving heart here, because I'm not running energy. That's kind of the whole point. That's another thing where I think I have something in my head, energy ego, that I know that I am powerful and clear and wise and direct and an anchor of on high energy. So like when I'm in channel, when I'm bringing forth the codes, I know that is good work. And so when I'm not running energy, it just, again, something just switches on where I'm like, you're going to sound stupid. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you want to say. You're going to stammer on your words. So many little programs, which I'm actually seeing like little me now. So that's, again, there's a lot of healing going on, which is what happens. Yeah, so I'm going to have to look at like when these things came in. Because I don't have a lot of active memories of my childhood, which is something that is very common with complex post-traumatic stress disorder people. with just rich backgrounds. And so, yeah, so all these things, it's really kind of fucking cool that on day 2, like, there's healing and insight that is already coming in, involuntarily. I'm not trying to do anything except the act of being more me, being more raw and real, and just fucking sharing all of myself, even with myself, right? Taking the masks off of myself to myself. And then if these videos ever want to come out to the world, which I'll let them if I hear that energy, if I hear that call to that, again, will be another Band-Aid, right? Will be another healing, because it's the act of doing something that scares the shit out of us for whatever reason. And mind you, I have been going live and teaching live classes and doing live healings for 8 years now. But it's something about these in the moment short videos that, again, where I'm not talking energetics per se, where I'm just fucking talking about whatever wants to come up. And if nothing wants to come up, and just like getting out there with this type of, there's more to life, there's more to me, while energy supports all of that, and I wouldn't be who I am, but that there's just more. And so that's the healing, is going forth to the next thing. It's moving through the thing, right, that scares you despite of the fear. It's magic. Fucking powerful, and I can feel it. And that's where I'm gonna leave it today, Megan. Okay, I love you.